So it's been written.
Woo! Woo!
Time is now.
Gangsta!
This is.
Wait for it.
So welcome to my den. I got paid and got a chauffeur. I'm a rider to the end. Got a extend.
Welcome to AJD. Well, people, I'm talking today saying, why do African Americans try so hard to fit in? I'm always talk about this. They always trying to fit in that Caucasian world. We have our own world. We don't need to fit in their world. We was the first one on the earth. They need to fit in our world. See, the reason why I continue to talk about this because I see so many African Americans continue to try to fit in a world. I'll just ask them, why do you wear so much weave? These Caucasians want to be like us. They get their nose done. They get their hair done like us. They want to be like, they even try to go and get their booties done. And we have that natural. Everything what they try to do, their lips, their nose, all that, they try to get it done just like us. And we have that natural. But we tend to hate ourselves so much. That's colorism. We tend to hate ourselves so much that we want to be like them. Why? Why everybody want to be like somebody else? Just be yourself. Love your own natural color. You know, they sit in the sun, they get skin cancer. We sit in the sun, that is vitamin to our skin and our body. We need it. But at the end of the day, we continue to try to disown ourselves. And then if you hear someone not talking Thuggish or not speaking Ebonics, then you say to yourself, oh, you are speaking white. What is white talking and what is black talking? I just really want to know that. You talk the way you want to talk, and that is it. You our own people stereotype our own people. Now, you know, every day I have to take you to school. Here we go. Stop stereotyping your own people, my people. Stop trying to sit up here and go against your own people if they try to get their education. If they're speaking well, you go against your own people. That I just can't comprehend and don't understand. Somebody help me, please. Somebody help me. Understand so I can help you. You help me. I can help you. If I was looking on YouTube and I saw this young lady, Kai Davis. It was uploaded in January the 25th, 2012. It's a shame that we just seen it 4 years later. But I want you guys to hear this and see what she was saying. It's called Fuck I Look Like.
No, really. Fuck I look like. I look like you got me fucked up is what I look like. You looking at me like I'm not supposed to be standing here next to you. Like, we in the same class, but your idea of advanced is too advanced and my mind can't match you. I think it's my vernacular. How I got half the consonants and twice the apostrophes, so my philosophy can't be valid. Like I speak slave and you speak slave master. This isn't a plantation, it's a classroom. White people think they run shit because they got money to buy a thesaurus. You say gargantuan, I say big as shit. Big as shit don't really matter. I guess AP stands for asshole pretentiousness. And if you don't know what that means, look it up, find a synonym. You like doing that shit. You also seem to like judging a book by the color of Maya Angelou is inferior due to her grammatical errors. But white man Mark Twain can write a whole novel with nothing but grammatical errors, and that shit is a literary masterpiece. Well, I can't help but to pardon my people's slang, because real niggas ain't real niggas if they don't got a twang. I want to apologize. I want to apologize for me mugging from the back of the classroom, talking about existentialism like a motherfucking boss. It's not your fault. Niggas can't vibe with me either, because as soon as I raise my hand for anything other than a bathroom break, I become a weirdo. And God forbid I excel, a 4.0 means I'm 4 shades lighter, because apparently intelligence is a white trait. At least that's what I've gathered. This one girl asked me, why would I use big words? So I can sound like you? You know what I sound like? Like I've read a book before. I act smart, so I act white. So I can't be black and be smart because black people are dumb. All this is self-hate. And to them, that's acceptable, because white people told us niggas not to read 300 years ago, and now niggas telling other niggas not to read. What are we afraid of? It's like we think giving 100% means getting 100 lashes, and my people don't even know that we're working with our oppressors, just passing on the torch, but we can't pass the bar, because the bar's been set so low we are crushing under the weight. And you expect me to cut class and get an F just to perpetuate the stereotype that's been instilled through this bullshit curriculum? Fuck, I look like. Stupidity with my melanin, nor will I ever sacrifice my skin for the white man's standards. So never ask that I speak for anyone but me, represent anything but what I stand for, and fight for anything but what I believe in. And if anybody ever expects me to do anything but be myself, they got me fucked up.
And see, and she was definitely telling the truth. How you gonna sit up there and think just because I'm saying something, you wanna? It's sad that we as African Americans, we will downgrade ourselves if we speak proper English. What's wrong with us? We want to fit in so bad, but then we downgrade ourselves and try to talk Ebonics or something like that so we can make the master feel so superior that we have to be inferior. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Stop doing that. Stop just portraying that you are dumb. We are the ones that created our ancestors, not theirs. Our ancestors made the pyramids and all the other stuff in those times. It took them a long time to figure out, and they still haven't figured out the pyramid, but it took them a long time to have the stuff what we have now. And guess what? They still didn't figure out, because most of the stuff is made by African Americans in this world. Most of the things are made by African Americans in the world. So then you try to downplay yourself of being dumb or something like that. Come on now, stop trying to portray yourself as being dumb. You're not dumb. You come from smart individuals, and you don't need to downgrade yourself. You don't need to downgrade yourself at all, because we are strong kings and queens. We are strong kings and queens on this earth, and we tend to downgrade ourselves. We tend to not want to better our lives. What in the world wrong with us? What is wrong with us that we have to say, okay, we're gonna just go ahead and say, you know what? I'm gonna be dumb today because I'm around Caucasians. I am not gonna, be this way or nothing like that. I'm gonna be a good Negro, But I also want to hit you on the saying, the world without black people. You will be surprised. And I'm going to read some. I'm not going to read all. And just type that in the computer and you look and see. A world without black people. This is a story of a little boy named Theo who woke up one morning and asked his mother, Mom, what if there were no black people in the world? Well, his mother thought about that for a moment and then said, Son, follow me around today and let's just see what it would be like if there were no black people in the world. The mother said, Now go get dressed and we will get started. Theo ran to his room to put on his clothes and shoes. His mother took one look at him and said, Theo, where are your shoes? And those clothes are all wrinkled. Son, I must iron them. However, when she reached for the iron board, it was no longer there. You see, Sarah Boone, a black woman, invented the iron board. And Jan E. McLinger, a black man, invented the shoes lasting machine. Oh, wow, she said. Oh, wow. Please go and do something to your hair. Theo ran in his room to comb his hair, but the comb was not there. You see, Walter Simmons, a black man, invented the comb. Theo decided to just brush his hair, but the brush was gone. You see, Linda O. Newman, a black female, invented the brush. Well, this was a sight. No shoes, wrinkled clothes, hair's a mess, even mom's hair. Without the hair care inventions of Madam C. Walker. Well, you get the picture, don't you? See, this is part of, and I can go on, all the things, the computer, the pacemaker, the artificial heart was made by African Americans. So when you try to fit in, you're fitting in a culture that never contributed, not too much contribute to the United States or America in general. We as African American contribute to, let me go back. We have contributed all the way down to the sales with the polio virus that I wrote about in my blog. And you guys can go on my blog and you can read about it. She and her family, she didn't even know. And I'm not going to tell your name because I want you to go on my blog. It's called The Rebirth in a New Trend. You can just type it up in Google and you will come straight to my blog. The Rebirth in a New Trend. It talks about us as African Americans. Go on that blog and read about it. Leave a comment. I will answer your comments. Anything you want to know, I will tell you. Except my address, I'm not going to tell you that. But at the end of the day, we need to stop trying to fit in a culture that we have kings and queens. We are kings and queens, and we invented almost everything in the United States. Some of them have been taken away from us, but the truth always reveals itself. So at the end of the day, stop trying to fit in to a culture who do not want you. You're unwanted. Stop saying that if you speak proper English, you're speaking white. It's no such thing. Everybody knows that in America we speak broken English. Stop downgrading yourself. Stop downing yourself, saying that you're no better than these Caucasian, these white supremacists out here. You are way better. You have to get in your mind. Just like people may say, you're ugly. No, let me tell you something. Take you to school again. Nobody wouldn't think you're beautiful unless you think you're beautiful. Nobody's not going to think you're smart unless you think you're smart. Stop fitting in, people. We don't need to fit in their culture. They need to fit in our culture. And I do want to get on the subject about, I saw on News One. I love watching their news. There is real, and it's telling the truth. And I was watching today on News One regarding Caucasian gays. Now, and they hit on a good topic today, and it was telling the truth. A lot of Caucasians love to bring out who's gay. They love to bring out, they love to talk about Martin Luther King. He fought for equal rights and stuff like that. But somehow that's all they was looking for, is just equal rights to get married. But they have their white privilege. They're still going to have their white privilege because they're white and they're Caucasians. But in the day, they never address our situation as being African American and being gay. We have all this over our head at the end of the day. But they're more prejudiced. They're prejudiced in the gay community as well. They will turn against us, even though we are gay. We are gays, just alike. We're lesbian, gays, queers, and everything, just alike. But the only thing stopping them and stopping us is because of our skin color. They still go against us because of our skin color. They got everything now. They got everything. They can marry. We can marry. I'm gay. We can marry. But we as African Americans do not have equal rights in the society of today. So, as saying, quoting Martin Luther King Jr., if you're going to quote him, then you should see equal rights all the way around instead of just equal rights before you, because you have equal rights. And this is, and I'm getting on all topics, just like affirmative action. We as African Americans actually made that in policy, put that in policy, and we fought for that to be in policy. And guess who benefits the most? It's not African Americans. It's Caucasian white women. Just like that Abigail lady in Texas, because she wanted to go to Texas so bad, and she brought up and going against Texas University because she didn't get her way, that white privilege. So she decided to take it to the Supreme Court. Right now it's still going on. But it benefits, a lot of Caucasian women have benefited off the affirmative action. We haven't. And we're the one that, actually our ancestors, the one that put this in policy. So at the end of the day, we're going to have a fight for the rest of our life, but we don't need to try to fit in something that they're not going to accept us. And I have told you guys over and over again, stop trying to fit into a culture that's not going to accept you. All they need to do is respect you. Don't put your hands on, they should not put their hands on you. Anything else, if they don't like you because of the skin color, that's how ignorant they are, then let them go ahead and not like you, because you don't need those people in your lives if they do not like you because of the skin color. I mean, at the end of the day, your skin is white. I could hate you because your skin is, and actually it's pale. It's not white. That's why the Native Americans always call them pale face. So at the end of the day, if you don't accept me, but you will respect me, I don't care. I don't need your respect because you don't make my day. And I want all my other brothers and sisters to sit around here and have that attitude. You need to walk high, hold your head up high, and say you don't care. You don't have to fit in. You don't have to fit in any culture that do not accept you. Come on, people. I mean, I am talking so calm and collect now and trying to get you to understand. It's been hundreds and hundreds of years and they have not, they have not accepted us yet. Baby, you got a rude awakening. They not going to accept us. If you want to sit on your butt and think you need to get accepted by them, then you in trouble. I know a lot of African Americans out here are going to sit up here and say, I got a best friend who's Caucasian. Bye. Because if anything pop off, guess what? They're going to turn around and use their white privileges. And you're going to be sitting there holding the bag. Now, I say not all Caucasians this way, but I'm going to tell you this, all Caucasian, if anything pop off, they not your friend. That they will pop, they know they white privileges. No Caucasian on this earth can't sit up here and say that they don't know their right privileges and they will not use them. Because they will. But I can't say all, see, it's a line on this. I'll say all Caucasians know their white privileges. They know their privileges that they possess because of the color of their skin. But if some out there will stand by our side, but when something pop off, they're going to go left. See, you still have to keep in mind, they're still Caucasians. And they will stand by you, but when something pop off, I'm going to keep on saying this, when something pop off, hey, that's a different story. They're not going to get in trouble. If they can avoid it, they're going to avoid it. Everybody know about the system. The system was made for them, by them. For instance, I was in a courtroom. Everybody know that I'm pre-law. Trying to be pre-law. And know the law, still study the laws. But I was in a courtroom one time, and both of these guys, they was friends. Both of them was caught in the same car, at the same time, with cocaine. Now, actually, the cocaine was the Caucasian cocaine. Well, it doesn't matter because you're an accessory if you get caught in a car with some. That's why I don't get in too many people's cars. I'm not going to jail for you and nobody else. So, they faced the judge at the same time. Well, on the other hand, the African American turned around, and the judge turned around to him and gave him 10 years. 10 years for possession of cocaine. The Caucasian, the judge turned around to the Caucasian, and gave him 3 years. And that was his drugs. Gave him 3 years. I think it wasn't that much. It was like a gram or something like that. But because he faced the judge as an African American, because of his color of skin, the judge decided to give him 10 years. It's because of color of skin. Not only that, the Caucasian have a chance of expunging his record, but not that African American. Get what I'm saying? He served 3 years. He had 3 years. The last time I checked, that Caucasian served 1 on good behavior, and he is out. African American still serving time. Okay, you see what I'm saying? You're trying to fit in a culture who does not respect you, and I tell anybody, you're going to give me respect. You don't have to love me, but you will give me respect. So at the end of the day, you need to turn around and stop trying to fit in that culture who do not love you and do not want you and do not desire you. If you're not cleaning their toilets, You're not saying, yes, sir, master. And you're not allowing the master to rape African American women. Then they no longer need you. That's how they are. That's why they always saying, go back to Africa. And I'll tell them, go back to Europe, because you're not supposed to be here. This is not your country. This is Native Americans. That's why we will be a strong culture if all the non-whites come together. It's not only African Americans. It's Asians. It's Native Americans. It's Hispanic. Come on now. The same problem that we have over here is the same problem that any Asian have over China. They're lighting their skins because they want to fit in. Stop. Love yourself. These Caucasians sitting out in the sun getting sunburns trying to be like us. Why you can't realize that and just love yourself instead of just trying to fit in with them? Everybody trying to fit in somebody except me, because I'm not going to fit in with nobody. I'm going to fit in with AJ. That's what I'm going to fit in. That's how I'm going to fit in. AJ. AJ love herself. AJ thinks she's beautiful. Yes, I do. Thank you. AJ is a strong African-American woman who's a queen. Who's a queen. Do a queen ask for permission? No, she does not. Do a queen fight for what she believes in the cause? Yes, she does. No one is not going to tell me how to do it, when to do it, and where to do it. Our ancestors have been fighting for years. I need to do a genealogy because I know my fight come from somewhere. Hell, I might be came from Shaka Zulu Nation. Hey, yeah. Me. But anyway, people, I just want us to wake up, smell the coffee. And you know what I say? The coffee, what? The coffee, what? Doesn't smell like coffee. Oh, yes, it doesn't smell like coffee. I want us to lift our heads up, and I played that yesterday. Lift every voice, our national song. No, let me put her name out there. Lift every voice, because I had to get that on the air to let people know we are not playing today. We're gonna lift every voice and sing. We're gonna sing our hearts out and tell the people that we are not going anywhere. We haven't left in all the other years. What make you think that we'll leave now? And as for Trump, you know I had to talk about him. Oh, people are almost finally seeing that Trump have nothing to say but criticize people. He have no policy plans or nothing like that. All he said is, when I get in the White House. When you get in the White House, you should have all that planned before you get in the White House so you can solve the problem at hand. You want to get in the White House and saying, what? He wouldn't know what the heck to do, but it's finally coming out. Finally. So, you know, people, I love you guys. I love everything about you. Them 30 minutes be going, I swear they be going quick as I don't know what. But I just want people, I'm going to always get back. I want us to unite. I want us to stop trying to fit into a culture that will not accept you. They are not going to accept you, people. Stop thinking, stop praying that they'll accept you. They haven't accepted you since you came over here in America. Then they're not going to accept you now. Stop. It's going to be 25th century and they still wouldn't accept you. They're still going to see your skin color because it's bright as day. So at the end of the day, and they're going to always have the right privileges. Stop trying to be accepted. I hope you guys have a great day. Love you.
Get your money.
Money never make a man never break his word, a man never take the stand, a man that believe in himself ain't scared to take a chance. Hell, I did a lot worse just trying to make a grin. I wish for it, might've shorted your sack but never snitched nor ran and got my gun for something I could use my fist for. I was pissed off, piss poor, still afford the liquor store, spending it as I make it as if I'm sure that I go get some more. Not sure if I'ma make it, so this way at least I get to enjoy it. Just tour it. Now I got plenty cars like One Leg Richard, or you might not get it. See, I was hanging with them Lishy boys.